What is up, everybody? I haven't done one of these in 4 weeks. Holy shit! God, sorry guys. I have finals. Dude, the first three was like December. First was like the first week of just hell project. The second week was the same, and then the third week was just finals. And then on top of that, I got Christmas on top of all that. So that was just kind of buying gifts and family time and girlfriend time and all that stuff. So I just think that just got a little hectic for me, so I hadn't had time to do one of these. So I'm doing one right now. So, anyways, but I'm gonna get into it. We're gonna start NFL first, and then I'll trickle my way down and see what we can do here. All right, so NFL, a couple news stories. The Redskins are gonna be flying for their playoff spot. I think they're facing the Giants on Sunday. Yeah, Sunday. I've never been sold on this Redskins. I've never been sold on their quarterback. I've never been sold on the franchise. So people usually like, oh, really? Come on, dude. Redskins, the good quarterback. I'm like, I've never been sold on him. He's fucking trash. I think I thought he was trash when they were trying to transition him from fucking RG fuckface to this guy. So RG3, if no one knows who that is. He was a former quarterback, first round pick, second. I think he got picked second out of the top five. And he's terrible. Yeah, you know what? I'll post something about that. There was actually an interesting story about him. That's really kind of fucked up, but anyways, but yeah, so he came in. The new quarterback came in. I'm not sold on him. I think he just gets lucky with a lot of these throws, and I don't know. I'm not really sold on this guy, so I'm whatever with him. So that's Sunday. Patriots. I think they were saying that they might not even play Brady on Sunday, but I was also hearing that since this will determine if we get home field advantage. If we get home advantage, I think we'll be in the solid. Face Miami. Miami's done a lot better than last year. I'll give you that. They stepped up their game towards the mid-season, so a little too late. The Raiders are out with their quarterback. He broke his fibula last game. It was really fucked up. If you watch the tape, that motherfucker, dude. The dude that tackled him, I don't know who tackled him. I don't know the name, but the guy that tackled him fucking leaned on his fucking leg as he was turning. Like, he did that on purpose. So, the fact that he did that shit kind of got me a little mad, because I posted something a long time ago about the Raiders, and the biggest threat to a Patriot team is the Raiders, because the Raiders are pretty good. Their defense is not great, but their fucking offense is just explosive. So they always found a way to win. So that's why my whole thing of the Raiders, which sucks because they've come a long way. I think last year they missed it by like a tad of the playoffs, and the year before that. So it's kind of sad to see them come this far and then fucking their quarterback goes out. So. And I think they're still a threat. When you got a quarterback, their main guy out, it's kind of it. It's like if the Patriots don't have Tom Brady, you're done. Even the Broncos were kind of a weird team because they were trying to transition to Brock dumbass Osweiler, and then they switched to their quarterback Peyton Manning, and then they switched back and forth. But they still had Peyton Manning. He wasn't hurt or anything. But I'm saying is They pretty much didn't rely on a quarterback the whole season. They were just relying on like two different ones, and it was just weird. But anyways, so as I'm saying, is their quarterback. If your quarterback's out, you're done. So that's the guy. That's the main dude. So the Raiders, I'll probably look at next year. Maybe next year that'll be their year. Someone told me about the Carolina Panthers. I like their quarterback, but he's just very arrogant, and he's kind of childish when he wants to be. And I don't know. I'm not sold. I wasn't sold on that team last year when they went to the playoffs. I was like, okay, maybe this is going to be them for it. They do this every other year. If you haven't noticed, I think since 2013, they do good 1 year and then they're bad the other. They're really good 1 year and bad the other year. So it's just like one or the other. It's never a consistent basis. So it's 1 year they do really good. The second year they do really terrible. So last year they were good, and the year prior, before that, they were terrible. So, I mean, they weren't terrible, but they weren't like playoff. They weren't like, oh my gosh, I'm going to the Super Bowl. So that's what I've noticed. Um, what else? What am I missing here? Cowboys. Cowboys look good. Fucking look goddamn unstoppable. I'm not. I don't know how that. I don't know. Diane McDumo, Dak, and Ezekiel. They're pretty good. I only thing I'm worried is they're both rookies. So they've never been to a playoff game before in the NFL. So I mean, when you're a rookie going to the NFL, it's kind of a big deal. Um, the playoffs. So it's all about experience. We all know. Look at. We were all sold on San Francisco fucking 49ers going to the Super Bowl, and they got creamed. So it just really, really depends on the experience. So I'm not sold because it's just on the rookies, but they're on their way of being high solid team. Patriots looking pretty good. Facing Miami. I was reading somewhere that it's funny. Me and my girlfriend were talking about this yesterday. Would they trade Gronkowski? Probably. If they're going to get a first round pick, I'm pretty sure he's going to be gone. So I don't know how much his contract is. I think his contract's up. I have to look into his contract, but I don't think there will. I don't know. If that dude asks for something less than what he is, then maybe. But I know usually if you ask for more money, they kind of cut you. The Rams look fucking horrendous. I don't even consider the Rams a fucking dynasty right now. They're terrible. Their coaches are terrible. Their owner's cheap. So he needs to step his shit up. Oh yeah, by the way, Buccaneer fans, I feel bad for you guys. Doug Martin got caught with drugs again. That was like his third or second time, I think. Great player, but was in trouble. I think he's out for like 4 games. I heard that yesterday. I was like, Doug Martin, what the fuck? I was reading it. I'm like, what the hell? No shit. Again? I think the Buccaneers are out of contention anyways. I think they're on the verge of it. I have to look into it. I didn't even bother checking. Vikings are out. Bears are out. Everybody knows that. I kind of knew the Vikings were done when their quarterback was down. Oh, they still have a chance. They got, what's his name? I'm like, yeah, probably not going to happen. They still look kind of trashy. Yeah, well, let's talk about, let's see, what's next on my list here? Alright, so I'm looking at the NBA, and I was watching if anyone watched the fucking, what's that, the Christmas games, and everybody's getting all excited, because mostly all those games are usually pretty exciting. They're most likely be playoff contention teams. And, I was watching the Cavaliers versus the Warriors, and this is all I gotta say. And I've been saying this for a fucking long time now. I said in my other previous podcast prior to this one, is the Warriors don't have a closer. I think Curry can be the closer because he was pretty good at closing last year. And I think, Thompson's okay. He closes when he can, but he's very limited on what he can do. But I think that I really think, I don't know. I just think Durant is they rely on Durant. Durant's fucking trash, dude. Fucking I think his percentages from 5 to 2 minutes is like the worst percentage as a closer. I'm like, then why the hell do you give him the fucking ball? So I feel like he's disguised to look like a closer, but he's not. I know that from the game. Like, he was averaging, I think 20, 30, 34 fucking points in the game. And then, the last 2 minutes, he couldn't fucking score a point. So I'm like, wow, the dude fucking 6'10". You could fucking score the basket. What are you doing? So, man, that's my whole thing on Durant. I think Kevin Durant was the... He give you good solid fourth quarters, 4 quarters, but the last 5 don't look to him to score and keep you in the game. I just don't think he's that type of guy. I think he's trying really fucking hard to look like a complete asshole, but he's not. I think he's just trying fucking hard. It's really annoying to see it too. But yeah, no, I was watching that. I was like, I'm kind of fucking. Like there was a foul or two here and there they missed. There's a couple fouls on the Cavs too, and they missed it. But I mean, I don't know. I just like those are crucial plays, but at the same time as players are little pussies nowadays. Like you fucking push them, they're flying across the room. But there's a couple stuff there I didn't like, but other than that, I mean, it was a good game. The Cavaliers look great. I think they're gonna take it this year. They look unstoppable. It's kind of like when the Lakers were just beating every team, and like there's some teams will come close, but not really. Um, so I just feel like the Warriors. I don't know. I mean, I was watching this skit thing with Stephen A. Smith, and it was talking about how Durant is like a I don't know, it was like a virus, but he was pretty much saying that that we all knew who he was, and he since he went to the Warriors, he kind of like it was funny because it's like he's saying pretty much like he went to a team and to win a championship, which is fine. And you can tell like he's kind of jabbing at him a little bit. And he's we always be he's trash. You can't not trash, but he's pretty much saying that he is trash in his terms of words, and he can't score in the last 2 minutes, which is true. I totally agree with that. But I've known that for fucking years now. I've known this for like 5-6 years. It's like this dude can't. He's not a closer. He's just a really good scorer. But that's pretty much it. I mean, LeBron can't. If you notice, LeBron's the worst at closing games. So what the fuck is he talking about? Yes, I said that. I don't know if you guys noticed that. If you guys don't fucking notice that, but Kyrie Irving's... I'm telling you right now, Kyrie Irving's going to be the best point guard in the NBA for the next 8 years. Because that dude can fucking score, he has the heart, and that dude has balls. Steph Curry doesn't have balls sometimes. I feel like it's a little pussy-ish, and then he's just kind of like, alright, let me just pass the ball to Clay. No, motherfucker, just score the ball. Don't be a little bitch. But that's my whole thing on the Warriors. I mean, I don't know. They look like they're a little lost. They're very small, so we'll see in the playoffs, see how they do. But the Cavaliers look fucking badass. I don't know. The Cavaliers look great. They got enough people. I think they're saying J.R. Smith's out for 4 or 5 months, which is fine. J.R. Smith, I'm telling you right now, J.R. Smith is so fucking iffy. It's not even funny. You don't waste your money on iffy players. You wait on 4 to 5 years for a guy that averages you probably 30 points one day and the next day he averages like 0. Like, fuck out of here. You don't give players that money. You just don't. Especially the players like that. And he's good, but he's just not. He's not like potentially like, wow, I could spend fucking 4 or 5 years with this guy. I can fucking win. No, you can get other players from that somewhere else. Like, he's kind of like Nick Young's similar because Nick Young will score you 17 or, give you like hit 20, 30 points and the next year he'll give you 7. Like, it's just very, what does my friend call it? They're, what does he call them? Hot and cold scorers? Like, they're hot one day and the next thing they're cold. So, that's my whole thing on the old Cavaliers. Quick thought. I forget, no one's ever noticed, but no one's not noticing, but Clippers have lost like 5 straight games. Lakers beat them. They lost the next day after that, and a couple games after that. So they're not looking too good. I heard Chris Paul and DeAndre got in an accident, but they're fine. But they don't look very good. I wasn't sold on them anyways. I'm not sold on the coach's kid anyway. He's fucking horrifically trash. Doc Rivers' son, Austin Rivers, fucking trash. Defensively, he's pretty good, but whatever. But yeah, that's my whole. The Clippers are not. They're not. I mean, I think Blake Griffin's out till like February, I think, which is no shock to me. He's like he can't fucking stay healthy in a game. Oh, quick thing to Laker fans. I've noticed. Okay, so now the rumors are coming around. It's almost January. I think the deadline. I think it's like mid-January. I think it's like January 17th. I forgot. I gotta check. And there are already talks of trading people, so don't be shocked. This is what I was thinking. I was talking to some people about this. I would think Ingram won't get traded because Ingram has the highest potential. Russell has the highest in the game getting traded. It's unfortunate, but I feel like if they can get a first-round pick and a superstar for him, they'll do it. I just don't think they'll trade for just a pick. They'll trade him for like a fucking solid guy. So I was reading somewhere that the Kings were willing to trade Cousins, and Lakers were really been in talks with them for the past 2 years already. So I'm thinking that's what's going to happen. I really don't think that they're going to trade Ingram, and I really don't think that they're going to trade Nick Young, but we'll see. I like Nick Young. I think he's been pretty solid this year. He's been better than last previous years, but he has a better coach. So I feel like that could be it. I think I was reading somewhere too. They're trying out Dante Monteunis. He's good. I was talking to my dad. He's like, yesterday's news. I'm like, the hell are you talking about? He's averaging pretty solid points. I just don't think he fit in the Rockets system very good. But he was on the Rockets for a little while, and he was pretty decent. I think he's like 6'10". If that's like 6, he's freaking huge. He fucking scores the ball pretty quick. So I think he'll be a solid pickup. I think he'll be fine with our team. I don't know if they're gonna pick him up. They will have to waive somebody. So I'm wondering who they would waive. I think they would waive Meta World Peace. That would be fine with me because he doesn't fucking play. So put him in a coaching thing. I don't know. Like, get him off your fucking roster. I don't put him on somewhere because he doesn't play. You're just wasting the fucking spot. Or fucking what's that other guy's name? Our other point guard, Huertas. He barely plays either. So I don't know what the point of that guy is. What else? What else, everybody? What's else in the NBA? Oh yeah, this fucking jack fuck. Okay, so the Herd has a new. I don't know what they're doing. They're redoing the show, but I'm noticing that the Herd, Colin Cowherd's on vacation for like next week. So they have this other jack fuck on here. I don't know his name. He looks like an idiot. Typical guy, doesn't really know sports, but then he acts like he knows sports. So I think the question LeBron's already passed Kobe before Kobe retired. And I thought that was funny because his initial his argument was, what the hell was his argument? His argument was LeBron has done it without somebody for the past year. Like, he proved his numbers when he won his championship last year without anybody. Then he said that Kobe has never done that. Shaq was the best player in the NBA when he was there, which is bullshit. Well, I don't know. I can argue with that. I don't think he's the best player in the NBA. He's the best center. That's different. And so Kobe wasn't even close to being the best player on that time. And then when he left, Kobe didn't take the Lakers to the playoffs until like 2007, 2005-ish. And he said that he only got 2 years a championship, and that he had help, and so I'm thinking that this is fucking hilarious because look at the Kobe players that Kobe's had. Kobe's had like a fucking superstar with Kobe. Who name me one fucking superstar Kobe's had other than Shaq that's on his team? They're mostly all role players. Pau Gasol is a star, not a superstar. I mean, he was good. He's a good role player. You can't if you put Pau Gasol on a fucking team, he's not going to lead the team. I think they had the Grizzlies. He never went to the playoffs. So I'm just like, well, I don't know what he's talking about. LeBron James had from 2004 and he came in the NBA 2004 until whatever 2007. He was not even in the playoffs. He was terrible. And then 2007 he got run out of the arena against the Spurs. So it's like, okay, I don't understand. And then from 2007 to 2010, he had a hard time in the playoffs. He couldn't even make it out of the second round. So I was like, what the fuck are you talking about? He didn't have he had role players. Yeah, he had maybe a couple of superstars in there, but role players mostly on his team. Then from what, 2010 till 2013, he was on Miami, and they're all fucking superstars on that team. So fuck you. If they weren't superstars, they were stars on the bench. So I don't know where the fuck that comes from. LeBron is the better player, and if you need fucking superstars to win you a game, then there's a fucking problem. Then he went to Cavaliers, and he goes with one of the best point guards in the NBA. And on top of that, you get the fucking Love, which is probably the top 10 power forwards at the time. Now he's probably back up to back up to top 10, I believe, because he dropped it to like 30. It was fucking terrible. But then he went back up. So don't fucking tell me he doesn't have. And now on the top of that, he has 5 other players that are really good role players. So don't fucking tell me that this motherfucker is overshot or is getting blowing Kobe out of the water and is blowing Michael Jordan out of the water. There's no fucking comparison. I don't know where the fuck he gets his numbers at. I'm like, what are you talking about? Yes, LeBron is great. I think he's one of the greatest, strangest basketball players we've ever had in this. And strange, I mean, like, he's a freak of nature. So I feel like he could be the best NBA player, but at the same time, it makes you wonder if he has all those superstars in his fucking team, would he ever come to the championship? So it just blows my mind when I hear stupid shit like that. I'm like, wow, Kobe has 5, no shit, but he did it with role players. He didn't do it with just fucking 8 superstars on his fucking team. Look at the Golden State Warriors. I mean, they won a championship with. I mean, you can argue Steph Curry at the time wasn't a superstar. I mean, now he is, but at the time he was mostly a star. And he beat fucking the Cavaliers. So I mean, I don't understand the argument there. So I don't know. I just think it's funny when LeBron is like the messiah of basketball. I'm like, not really yet. I mean, maybe he will be, but I think maybe sometime down the line he will. I think right now he's the face of basketball. Yes, I do agree. There's no one coming close to him. He's really good. His fucking defense is great. His ball handling is fucking great. He's closing more games than he used to, but I just don't think he's gonna play enough basketball. I think the way his body's shaped, the way I don't know. I just think his weight, his knees and ankles will probably give out eventually. I'm no offense. I just think the way his body is, he might his ears might be cut shorter than most other players, just because he just does so much. Like if you look at LeBron, his body, just the way he's shaped, that's very. Like you don't see too many NBA players that's fast like him, that dunks like him, that scores like him like that. So that's kind of a weird situation to be in. So, anyways, but I don't know. Sometimes I want to hurt. I'm just like, these guys are fucking jokes. Like I don't know why you even have a fucking TV show. I don't know. I mean, Colin Cowherd respects sometimes, but then he says some stupid shit. I'm like, what are you talking about? I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. What else? Sorry, guys, I'm like fighting off a cold here. Okay, quick thing. The UFC, I don't know, what number that is. What fucking number is UFC? It's Ronda Rousey. She's fighting this Friday, I believe. Yeah, fighting this Friday, and I'm not totally sold on it. I don't know. I think it's 207. Yeah, it's 207. Ronda Rousey is gonna be fighting the champion. And I don't Amanda Nunes. I'll be honest with you guys. Amanda Nunes is fucking great. I think she's pretty she's gonna fuck her up, but we'll see. I don't know if Ronda loses this fight. I think she will retire. If she wins, I think she's gonna get the belt, and then she's gonna go after Holly Holmes to get her redemption. But if she loses, I think that's it. She moves on, and I think she starts making fucking Roadhouse movies, and I don't know what else. So that's what I've noticed with this UFC. I don't think that's it. I don't think there's another fight other than that. That's fine. That's exciting because I think there was supposed to be another fight, but someone got hurt, and I wasn't really sold on the rest of these fights. So UFC's weird. They'll have a good solid like 8 bouts, and then after that, the next pay per view is pretty fucking trashy. So I don't know. Ronda Rousey, I'm feeling she might pull this one off, but we shall see. Yeah, there's nobody decent that I really want to watch. Dylan Shaw. Dylan Shaw's pretty solid. He's like up and coming. Cruz, really? I think he's a champion too, I think. Dominic Cruz, yeah, he is a champion. Kind of whatever with him. Dominic Cruz is weird, because I think he went up in weight. Did he go up in weight? Yeah, he went up in weight. He went up in another division. See, I don't know. Dominic Cruz, he was getting his ass whipped his other bouts, and then I think he shot up in weight, I think. or he lost. He went like another division. So I don't know if he went up or went down. I gotta ask my buddy. He's hot off on UFC. I think he changed weight classes because he wasn't doing so good in that weight. But I think he's averagely this weight he's in now. I think that's a weight he should be averaging. Like that's the way he fights at mostly. So I think he was fighting at the wrong weight. So I don't know. We'll see how Dominic Cruz is. A lot of these champions though, I'm not really sold on. Like if you notice, a lot of these champions they're like a champion for like a month and then they lose the fight the next year or the next month. So I don't know. The only guy that's really like puts on a good he's gonna win is either Conor McGregor or the dude that's a fucking crackhead. What's his name? Fucking John Bones Jones. Like other than that, I mean I don't know. Oh yeah, by the way, guys, quick UFC talk. I actually have a. I'll post it. Joe Rogan did a podcast with John Jones. I'll post it. And it's him talking about his struggles and whatever. I feel like his struggles are never going to stop because he's just who he is. He doesn't listen to anybody. Listens to himself. So you can totally tell on the podcast he's very similar. He hasn't changed. But I will post that with my news articles and all that good stuff. I'll try to get some stuff out today, maybe tomorrow. Think that's it. I have nothing else on my mind other than if you're an Angels fan, look at the Angels. The Angels are picking some good pieces. I asked my cousin about it. My cousin's an Angels fan. He was like, whatever. He was like, I'm not holding my breath. But I think I am. I'm pretty solid this year. Would be a better year than next year. I think we'll see because Houston looked like they got some good picks, some good people off free agents. So the Angels give a shout out. I'm hoping they got rid of Jerry River and I was fucking happy. Jerry River's fucking trash. He hasn't been good in like 6 years. I mean, no, I can't say that. It's been like 4 years. He's been a solid pickup. But sad to see him go. But he's been, it's his time to come to an end. I don't know I think he's playing with the Padres now, which is good for him. Yeah, we'll see. We picked up some solid pieces, solid outfielder, second baseman, short fielder. So we'll see what happens. I'm pretty sure we picked up some good. I like the pieces they picked up. I think we'll be fine. And I think we're defensively going to be a whole lot better. We've seen some hitters now. Yeah, that's about it, guys. I don't think I have anything else on my mind. I talked out my ass for basketball, football, UFC. If you want to know my pick, I'm probably going to pick Rousey this weekend, but we'll see. I don't know. We'll see. Ronda Rousey's fucking been out of the game for a little while, so if she can pick her shit up, then good for her. Alright, guys, I'm out of here. I'll see you guys later. Peace.